Welcome back at 6:30. Good morning once again. I'm Maddie Kurth on this chilly Sunday. We've got Hannah Gard in the studio with your Weather Authority forecast. Hannah, a bit of a roller coaster to get us through this new year.
Yeah, we have another cold morning today, but then we're going to see things starting to change as we head into the work week. It's a nice morning though. We have a golden glow out on the horizon. We're about to see that sunrise over the next 30 minutes, but this is typically the coldest time of the morning, so our wind chills are feeling really chilly. We are right around freezing for many areas on the North Shore or even just below it in Hammond. We did see those temperatures also fall briefly into the 20s, so really cold. Lakefront feeling like 36, 34 in Belle Chase, 34 in Houma. The only areas it's a little bit better is off the lake where we are seeing a little bit more of a breeze. So you're seeing 40s in New Orleans International, Galliano, right by those bodies of water. Off the lakefront though, the wind is making it colder. So anywhere you see a gust of wind, that's going to make it feel a little bit colder, but most of the area has pretty light winds. So that's why our wind chills are not terrible to start off, but it's definitely feeling like winter. We are going to feel a little bit better. Through the afternoon, we won't have much of a breeze to make it feel like 40s like yesterday was. So we're actually going to feel like 50s today. 56 for our high. As we get to the evening, that's when those winds, anything that kicks in is going to make it feel a little bit colder. So not much going on across our region. We have high pressure up here near the Great Lakes. It's going to keep it dry. We are tracking some weather systems over here to the west that are starting to head our direction, but because we're seeing high pressure building in the upper levels, they're going to stay kind of to the west of us. We're right on the edge of the storm track. So you'll notice that we will get some warmer conditions and more humidity. And by midweek, we have some rain over here. The question is how much of this rain actually gets to us for Christmas Day. I do think there's a chance that it becomes a lighter rain and we don't really see that storm chance getting into our area, but there's definitely a chance for rain. So that will come into play on the holiday. We'll keep those above normal temperatures, but we're giving you the first alert for that chance for rain. So here's a more detailed look at the holiday. Christmas Eve, I think we could see a few showers, but some of the modeling has us totally dry. So I wouldn't cancel any plans on Christmas Eve. 70 for our high, it's gonna be warm. And then in the morning on Christmas Day, we're looking at 40s and mid 50s, so it's gonna be a cooler start. We could start to see some scattered showers. The timing on the rain right now looks to be more during the daytime in the afternoon when we could see that rain coming into the area. High still 72, so it's going to be warm and humid, and then the warming trend continues after Christmas. We don't have another Arctic front anytime in the near future. We're getting all the way to the mid 70s by Friday and Saturday, which is about 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. Once we start the rain too, on Christmas, we're going to keep it around all the way through the start of the weekend because we'll see multiple weather systems. So here's what I was talking about with the high pressure. This builds down here to the south. So all these lows that come by, we're right in the storm track. It's going to be, do we get a lot of rain or not? This modeling a little more favorable for Christmas. We could see some rain, but not seeing really a storm chance. Then here comes another one into the end of the week, another system. For the weekend, we'll have another one to track after that we'll have to watch for New Year's. So a lot of storm systems are going to start to come by. This pattern is very favorable for that. But if we look at the rain potential, most of this seems to be centered over Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and northern Louisiana, which would play out more favorable for us to just see maybe the tail ends of these storm systems that come by. So we'll closely watch this, especially that Christmas chance for rain. I do think that we will see some sort of rain. The question will be the impacts. Travel delay forecast, not looking too bad for us. We will see those storm systems causing some impacts by Tuesday morning, really early as it tracks across the plains, and we see that second West Coast system Christmas Eve if you're traveling to the West Coast. And then we'll have to keep watching each of those systems that come by about Thursday as you're traveling home, or if you have relatives traveling home to the West Coast and the Central Plains. So those will be the areas to watch when we get into this pattern. It's going to be more to the west. But for us, this pattern means warmer weather, so we have high pressure building. That's always what happens for us. We get back to an unseasonable feel. It doesn't really feel like winter anymore later this week. But today is definitely cold, so bundle up before we can shed the jackets.
That's right. And hopefully all the plants made it through the night as well. We can put that behind us for a little bit.
Yeah, and then they might get a little bit of rain finally this week. So if you've neglected to water them, that will help.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Hannah.